Hello. From Wonder Media Network, I'm Jenny Kaplan, and this is Womanica. For the past 6 years, we've been telling the stories of women you may or may not know about, but definitely should. This month, we're bringing back our favorite Womanica episodes from across the back catalog. These are women across centuries and around the world who made their mark. With that, here's one of our favorite episodes.
Hello, I'm Carmen Borca Carrillo, a producer here at Wonder Media Network. I'm so excited to be guest hosting this episode of Womanica. This month, we're talking about architects. These women held fast to their visions for better futures, found potential in negative space, and built their creations from the ground up. Next to the National Mall in Washington, D.C., is a site that has become a quintessential part of the nation's capital. 2 black granite walls, inscribed with over 58,000 names, the Vietnam Veterans Memorial. At the time of its installation in 1982, the now respected memorial faced much controversy and criticism. It was too minimalist, too austere, and its designer, well, she was just too young. Today, we're taking a look at the life of the architect, sculptor, environmentalist, and artist who designed that memorial at only 21 years old, Maya Lin. Maya was born in 1959 in Athens, Ohio. Her parents were both professors at Ohio University, and both had emigrated from China in the late 1940s. From a young age, Maya was surrounded by academia and art. Her mother was a poet who taught literature, while her father was a ceramicist and dean of the university's School of Fine Arts. By the time she'd reached high school, Maya was taking college-level courses and spent her free time at the university where her parents worked. Maya's hard work paid off, and she was accepted into Yale. Like a lot of undergrads, she cycled through a lot of potential majors. Veterinary work, zoology, a pre-med track. Eventually, she settled on architecture because it combined her skills in math with her talent for art. During her final year at Yale, Maya and some fellow classmates decided to create a senior seminar on funereal architecture. They wanted to explore the way memory, life, and death can all coexist in a public space. One day, they saw a poster for a rather unique competition: design a Vietnam Veterans Memorial. So the group decided to make that the final project for their seminar. The specifications for the memorial design were pretty limited: that the names of those who had been killed must all be listed, and that the monument must be apolitical. With those guidelines in mind, Maya used an approach that she'd liked in previous war memorials: a focus on the individual. From this vision arose Maya's design. In her proposal, she wrote, "Walking through this park-like area, the memorial appears as a rift in the earth. 2 black granite walls engraved with the names of the people who gave their lives in the Vietnam War in chronological order. A simple, minimalist monument, one that Maya hoped veterans could see themselves in." Maya entered her proposal into the competition, but never expected to win. However, in March 1981, Maya's work beat out over 1,400 other design proposals. She'd won. When Maya had submitted her work, it'd been anonymous. The judges only knew her work by its entry number 1026. When it became public that Maya, a 21-year-old Asian American woman, was behind the design, pushback began immediately. The memorial design faced criticism for being too minimalist and unheroic and not focused enough on the soldiers. Some veterans claimed the black granite was a critique of the war. Maya herself also faced scrutiny, solely for her race and gender. After a few design compromises, the memorial was eventually built according to Maya's vision. But tensions were still so high that at the dedication ceremony in 1982, she wasn't named as the designer. Shortly after its opening, the memorial began to see millions of visitors a year, and has become a ritual visit for many traveling to Washington, D.C. In 1995, the film Maya Lin, A Strong, Clear Vision, which documents her work on the monument, won the Academy Award for Best Documentary. Though the Vietnam Veterans Memorial was clearly a defining moment in Maya's life, it marked only the beginning of her career. She was, after all, just 21 years old when she won. In 1981, Maya earned her bachelor's in art and architecture. 5 years later, in 1986, she got her master's in architecture, also from Yale. She continued designing memorials, including the Civil Rights Memorial in Montgomery, Alabama, which was built in 1989, and 1993's Women's Table, which commemorates the 20th anniversary of Yale allowing women to enroll. Her most recent memorial, which she also stated is her last memorial, is titled What is Missing?
What's been really the exploration for me is that
the multimedia monument, which includes both physical artwork as well as an interactive website, focuses on the places and species that have gone or will go extinct on our planet.
Reveal in my art a little bit about nature that literally is invisible to us.
Maya is also well known for her large, site-specific outdoor sculpture work, which often centers environmentalism. In 1995, she molded a 10,000-square-foot field of grass in Michigan into a land sculpture titled The Wave Field. She based it on the shape of a simple water wave. Her largest work in this realm is the Storm King Wave Field, completed in 2009. It sits on an 11-acre site and mimics the appearance of ocean waves.
A field that literally when you were in it, you became lost inside it. So the waves had to become much larger than you.
In 2021, she created the installation Ghost Forest in Madison Square Park in New York City. The installation saw 49 Atlantic white cedar trees, which had been killed by saltwater inundation due to climate change, relocated to the bustling city park. Recently, she also completed a redesign of the Nielsen Library at Smith College in Massachusetts, which incorporated the historic elements of the campus while also updating the library and making it one of the most environmentally sustainable buildings of its kind. Maya's work in both the realms of art and architecture have led her to receive many awards, including the National Medal of Arts in 2009, as well as the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2016, both awarded to her by former President Barack Obama. In 2000, she released her first book, an autobiographical, visual, and written sketchbook of her work and practice titled Boundaries. In it, she writes, "I see myself existing between boundaries, a place where opposites meet, science and art and architecture, east and west. My work originates from a simple desire to make people aware of their surroundings." Maya resides and works in New York City.
Thank you for listening to this best of episode of Womanica. For more information, find us on Facebook and Instagram at Womanica Podcast. Special thanks to Liz Kaplan, my favorite sister and co-creator. Join us tomorrow for another one of our favorite episodes. Talk to you then.